Every time you go over there. Don't. You got to back up. You got to back up. You got to back up. Do I need to study to say you're being a right now?
Stop strawmanning me right now.
Like
Myron, shut the f up. Stop strawmanning me right now and respond to the question, you Seriously.
You would be like so much hotter if you had a giant cup your ass.
Okay. Is that another? Yeah, what is this, man? University of Michigan, you guys got a lot of here, man. What's going on? Frame. We're talking about a matter of seconds. Guy comes up, get out the car. She doesn't want to comply. She backs up the car. He pulls out his gun. She still drives towards him anyway. Like, these are all, escalatory behaviors that would lead a reasonable person to be like, oh, wow. And he's trying to get out the way as he's shooting. That's another thing people say, oh, well, bro, you should just got out the way. He tried, and he got hit.
Officer who should not have been working, who, had gotten dragged 10 months ago.
Why is this woman talking and not in the kitchen? What's going on here? What the hell is going on? So, like, wait, she's just standing by the snowbank, and I'm like, I don't see a stove there. Why is she talking? What's going on? Like, what's... Okay, yeah, just women being women, right? All right, let's go to her. All right. Let's go to her. Like, we're not gonna agree on that.
Take
like,
too much of your time.
I suggest, you know what? You should do some tactical training and let them put you in scenarios, because they've actually done this with civilians. They put them in a tactical situation, and every single time the civilians just pull the trigger when there's not a deadly threat. And it's actually hilarious to see people pull the trigger so quickly. Then they want law enforcement to be like, no, bro, just don't pull the trigger. Get out the way. But go ahead.
Okay, so I'm not going to waste too much of your time. First, thanks for gendering me properly. This does not look like a stove, so I'm not going to waste much of your time, so I can get back to
You said what? Gendering properly?
Yes, because these gentlemen asked, or I could hear them talking like, oh, is that a... I'd be happy to say I was born intersex, and
wait,
it's
what?
kind of pathetic.
Born intersex?
Yes. That has nothing to do with this. I'm just addressing this for the record in front of everyone, how pathetic that is.
I think there's only two genders. I don't think intersex is a thing, but that's fine.
Okay, well, look at an actual, maybe graduate college level biology textbook, and you'll realize beyond high school biology.
Were you born with a
Was I born with ovary parts? Yes.
Okay, so you're born with a Okay, got it.
Okay, yes, but that's neither here nor there, and absolutely pathetic. Only thing I want to address is that you had an officer who was shell-shocked, pretty much, several months before the shooting, who perhaps should not have been on the force, because any other officer who had not had that experience several months prior would not have pulled the trigger in that instance, I do not believe.
Well, okay, so it's interesting that you bring that up. Him being dragged 6 months prior actually lends strength
No, it does
to
not,
the shooting.
because,
Yeah,
because it increases your threshold, or rather lowers it for what you actually think is a threat. That's why you have hypervigilance in PTSD victims.
Okay.
So that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave, go back to a kitchen.
Why do they always do this? Every time these like they'll give their point and then they'll just walk away. It's like, we don't want to debate. It's like, what's going on here? Yeah.
Okay,
you go over there. Don't. You got to back up. You got to back up. You got to back up. See, these people are crazy. I told y'all, man.
No.
Holy. Nuts.
I'm glad this is filmed. I cannot wait to see it later. The fact...
You're making yourself look crazy, but it's fine.
No, because you gender me properly over there when I come up and then I bring up the topic.
You did it to yourself.
Yeah, I mean, when I looked, I saw long red hair.
proud.
I didn't know what it was. Now that you're talking more and then whatever, like, yeah, I don't know what... You're a dude, man, or whatever you were born as, but you're a dude.
I will respect your right to say that uncensored, but also acknowledge that while this is aired, there will be a lot of people who think you sound absolutely ridiculous.
There's two genders.
People who don't, but
there's two genders. If you don't want to, accept reality, that's fine. But we weren't even talking about that.
No,
my thing is, I find it interesting how you go ahead and you give your statement of like, oh well,
no, I'm going to
PTSD.
address how you started it by saying I should be in the kitchen, giving a female stereotype.
Well,
as soon as I bring it up to thank you of that, to mock the fact that okay, this is also not an oven, and hearing people talk, oh, is that a? Yes, I will bring it up because I'm not ashamed. Because anyone with a brain who can read a textbook and realize, oh, there is ambiguity in how is represented in bodies as they develop. So that is just moronic on your part.
Let me say this.
Leave because you don't have any education.
I did misgender
on
you, my bad. You should be in a garage, not a kitchen.
Okay, I'll find one. I'll go back to Randall and do that.
Yeah,
Thanks.
not a kitchen. You should be in a garage. So,
All right.
seeing that right there, guys, is precisely why shouldn't be able to have guns. nuts. Absolutely nuts. But hey, it is what it is. Hey, guys, come on. Let's show a little bit of respect, man. Let's let him get his thoughts out. What's up?
Hi, how's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing just okay. So, you said to begin with you're a Nazi, correct?
Well, I was kind of f***ing around, but if you want to go there and say that, that's fine. If you think I'm a Nazi, then I'm a Nazi. Like,
No,
I've gotten to a point now where I don't even care if people call me a Nazi or not. Because it's like, no matter what, if you have any type of conservative or right-wing viewpoints, you're always going to be labeled as a Nazi to somebody.
I disagree.
What's that?
I disagree.
So you don't think I'm a Nazi?
Well, I don't think all conservatives will be labeled.
That's
I think conservatism has gone way too far, but that's not the point.
That's fine.
I just want to. So earlier you had asked her, where did you lie, right?
Yeah.
Well, for one, I have not heard you quote any facts or anything so far. So I would just be curious.
Well, we couldn't even get that far because she didn't even like.
Sure.
Yeah.
So I, just to be honest, I've never heard of you before, and nor did I want to. But I looked you up on Instagram before this. So, and the first 5 things that I saw were you being like extremely misogynistic and saying that men and women are not equal. So I'm just curious, and like I think on the Instagram reel that I saw, you had said that like women are intellectually inferior and should not be trusted to make decisions for themselves. Do you mind expanding upon that and, I don't know, giving any scientific evidence to prove that?
Well, here's the thing. Men are better than women at almost everything. From a physical standpoint, lung capacity, strength, muscle density, height, aerobic capacity, lung capacity. Like, we're just better at almost everything. We're physically superior to women. And I'm tired of having to, pretend that we're not, right? And it's actually kind of funny because I think men should be providing and protecting for women, because I do think that since we are better than them in most things, we do have a duty and a responsibility to protect them in many ways. So I just don't believe in this egalitarianism between the sexes because it simply doesn't line up with reality.
I was asking for facts, not opinions.
Okay. Did I not just state a bunch of biological facts between men and women, how men are...
All you actually said was that men and women are biologically different, which
That's a
is
fact.
okay.
And that is a fact.
Well, men aren't designed to give to birth children. Women have naturally higher percentages of body fat, so
That wasn't my argument.
right. Well,
I said women
what
are
is your
physically
argument?
inferior
No,
to
I was asking.
women are physically inferior to men,
Okay.
and that's a fact.
Okay.
You asked me like what?
But that's not. But wait. So, to go back to what I actually asked, I said on the Instagram reel, you had quoted as being said, women are intellectually inferior and not to be trusted to make decisions for themselves. Do you mind supporting that with scientific facts and or evidence?
Yeah, I mean, here we go. Every thriving society has been a patriarchy for the most part. Men built
That's
the world
not
around
true at
you,
all.
as a matter of fact. Everything that you see and enjoy here was built by men, created
That's
by men, thought of
incorrect.
by men. Women don't
That's
really
incorrect.
provide infrastructure like that.
That's incorrect.
Women don't provide infrastructure?
One more time?
I said, see, you don't even know what you're disagreeing with. You're just disagreeing.
One more time, please.
What I said was, men create the world that we exist in. Women don't. Every society that's ever thrived has been a patriarchy, has been led by men to some degree.
Which society?
Now, we can use ours, for example. Like,
Which one?
men create Okay, now you're just being...
No, seriously. Are you talking about
See, it's
America, the
interesting
U.S.?
because
No,
I
are
give you
talking
facts,
about
and then
the
you
United States of
move the
America right now?
goalposts. It's like, what is your point here? Like, I've given you several examples of how men are superior to women, and you still are saying, oh, well, what's your facts? I'm telling you the facts. You say, well, what's your facts? Are you going to engage with what I told you? Like I told you
Yes,
already.
I am.
Men are superior to women in almost every single way. Everything on earth, all the modern conventions, for the most part, the majority have been created by men. The infrastructure and the technology that we enjoy was created by men. Men are born to lead, women are born to follow.
Okay,
This
that's
is sexual attraction to
So
each
are you
other.
going to let me respond?
Women want... Okay.
You're
there you go.
asking me a
Just-
question and then you're just talking.
Well, you asked me for the facts, and I'm just giving you a bunch
That's
of them.
not facts. You're saying things. You're just like, oh yeah, this is a thing and this is a thing, but
Let me ask you this.
you're not actually saying what society. You're talking about the Mayans, the Incans, are we talking about Germany or the United States? Like, what are we talking about?
They're all patriarchies, is my point.
No, they're not.
Yes,
what
they
are you
are.
talking about? Egypt
Yes,
is
they-
not a patriarchy.
And the ancient Egyptians?
Right.
And they got conquered. Boom. Like, it's like,
What?
bruh. It's like, dude.
Wait.
Like, well, okay, well, you concede that men are physically superior to women. We can start there. Men are physically superior to women. Will you concede that?
There are biological differences between men and women, yes.
And that makes men better than women or physically superior to women.
In what sense? men can't give birth. I mean, in my opinion, women are physically superior because they can give birth. So that's a difference of opinion right there, not facts.
Okay.
Give me a fact.
Well, we're going to talk about tangible assets that make them superior. We're talking about strength, height, lung capacity, speed, agility, coordination, reflexes.
Okay, so
men
wait.
are superior in
I'm
every
gonna ask
single
my
way. You
question
gave
for a
one,
third time.
and here's the other thing too.
Please wait.
Because only
Please wait.
women can have children.
Please wait.
Men can't have children, but in everything where
Please
they can
wait.
actually compete, men are superior. That's my point.
Okay, hold on. So I'm going to ask my question that I now have asked twice before because you did not understand the first time and you asked me to repeat the second time, okay? Number 3, Myron. Ready? Are you ready?
Yeah, because look, everybody here is like on the same page. Like, dude,
Myron, listen for a second. Open your ears, okay?
I am listening.
Ready? You were quoted as saying, women are intellectually inferior to men and should not be trusted to make decisions for themselves. I am not talking about biological physical capacity here. I am talking about our brains, which clearly you do not have. Please respond to the question that I asked. How do you scientifically support that with facts?
Sure. When I talk about, so you want to be specific and focus on, because you did two things. First, I said women are inferior. So we talked about the biology, which I think I've explained that now at this point. Now you want to talk about the part where they can't make their own decisions. Do you want to talk about that part now? Because it was a 2-part question.
Yes, I actually did ask the first time, the second time, and the third time about women's intellectual capacity.
Well, I gave you a bunch of
according
facts
to
and you kept just
Yes.
trying to not trying to engage with it. So let's go into the second one. So when I say women shouldn't be making their own decisions or whatever else like that, what I'm saying is, well, here we have is feminism, right? Women have the ability to pick any man that they want. They have more liberal. They have all the freedom, right, and liberty to do whatever the hell they want nowadays, right? So why is it that less women are happy, more women can't find a boyfriend, relationships are in the shitter, divorce rates are high, overwhelmingly initiated by women, by the way. Marriage rates are plummeting. Women are complaining all the time about not being able to find a guy.
According to
Despite
what
the
study?
fact, when women are polled about dating, they always give negative analysis on
Did you not hear
what
me?
it is.
I said according to what study? You still have not given me
If you
any
look at
actual
dating statistics, women are overwhelmingly not happy with dating and not satisfied with the quality of men that are out there. They complain all the time. Cornell did a study where women found like 60% plus of men as, like around 80% of men as economically unattractive. Like the reality is simply this: most
According to
women
what study?
don't want most men. Okay, however,
According
most
to what
men,
study? You still haven't quoted anything.
Okay, a majority of women are single. What does that mean?
According to what study? You still haven't given me
Okay,
any
this
numbers.
fucking guy, man. Do I need a study to say that 1 + 1 is 2? Do I need a study to say the sky is fucking blue? Do I need a study to
Don't
say you're being a
strawman.
right now?
Stop strawmanning
like, I
me
don't.
right now.
Like,
Myron, shut the fuck up. Stop strawmanning me right now and respond to the fucking question, you bitch. Seriously.
Hold on. I don't know what this creature is, so I don't want to come off as misogynistic. I don't know if your name is Tom or Tommy, but the point is you're being a right now, and someone needs to tell you this. And this, quite frankly, is exactly why trannies shouldn't have guns. You're fucking insane.
Oh my god.
And you guys don't live in reality. If I asked
I'm
you
not
right
the
now,
one who can't respond to a question, so.
yeah, well, no. It's just like you're purposely being dense for no reason.
No, not at all.
You're telling me I need a study on women being dissatisfied with dating.
No,
It's
I'm
been
asking where
shown
you're getting your
all
numbers
over the
from because
place.
you're just throwing like
And
60%
more-
out here and you're
most
like, oh, the
women-
majority of
and
women
more-
are unhappy.
I just
Where are you
gave you
getting that from?
I just gave you dating and mating relationship statistics just now.
No, from where? From your own experience?
Marriage
Is that from
rates
you
are
being
down.
at the bar and overhearing
Marriage
this
rates
chick
are
at the bar?
down.
Like, what are you talking about?
Marriage rates are down. Divorce rates are down. Bridal companies are shutting down. David's Bridal shut down. Okay, like the entire marriage economy has been dying.
Probably because
for
the actual
years.
economy is failing. Yeah, what the
See, I give him a fact, then he goes ahead and moves the goalpost again. I'm giving you
No, I'm not
statistics.
moving any goalpost.
All right, man. This guy, it's like you can't win. Even if you tell him the truth, it's
I
like
use she,
whatever.
they pronouns and I identify as non-binary. Thank you.
What do you identify as?
Non-binary.
It should be non-brain. That's what it should be.
Okay.
Like someone
Go
like
ahead,
this is
insult me.
just
You
Looney
can insult
Tunes.
me if you want. That does not matter to me.
No.
I'm purely
Like
factual.
here's the thing.
I'm
Look,
still talking.
Here's
here.
the problem.
This is very interesting.
Let
to
me ask you this: how many genders are there?
As many as you want. there to be,
no,
honey.
and that's the beauty. See,
Why does it matter to you?
it's
Aren't
very
you
difficult
straight?
to debate these people because they don't live in fucking reality. So if you don't live in reality, we can't even have a foundation to have
Gender's
a real
social
argument.
construct, honey.
Gender's a social construct?
Yes.
Okay, were you born, well, I'm going to assume you're probably born with a dick.
You have no idea what's in my pants.
Yeah, dude. This
He
is,
did not ask a question. He said, I'm assuming
these guys don't
you
live
were
in
born at the
reality.
dick.
These
He
guys,
said, I'm assuming you were born at the dick. It was not a question.
Okay. These guys don't live in reality. So, and this is the problem, is that since you don't live in reality, if you can't even identify how many genders there are, we can't even have a more complex conversation on more nuanced topics because we don't even have a foundation of reality here.
Because, wait, so just to be
And
clear.
this is why,
wait,
quite
wait, hold
frankly,
on. Don't
to
talk
be
over
very
me.
candid,
Don't talk over
this
me.
isn't
Hold on.
your
no,
show.
No, please, wait.
To be
You've
very
been talking
candid,
too much. Hold
this
the
isn't
fuck
your
up.
show.
No, hold the
This
fuck
isn't
up.
your show.
I don't give a fuck. Hold the
Okay.
fuck up.
Okay,
Myron,
anyway.
shut the
This
fuck
is
up.
precisely why should not have guns. This is precisely why they're mentally insane. They don't live in objective reality. They don't understand how the world works. To them, the sky is green when it's clearly blue. So
Hello?
it's just ridiculous.
Yo, you can't. Did they turn off the mic?
No, mic is still on. We can hear you. Well, let's get ready to get the
glad-
next person
okay,
on.
look,
I'll give
I'm
you the
glad-
last word. Go ahead. I'll give you the last word.
Stop
Guys, let him- let him-
talking
let him-
over me.
let him say what
I'm
he
gonna
wants to
keep
say,
talking
guys.
over you.
Let him-
You're
let
gonna
him
do
talk.
it to me. I'm gonna do it to you.
I'm saying.
No, literally, shut the fuck up.
Say what you gotta
no,
say.
shut the fuck up. I mean, this isn't even a debate because you're not responding to the questions. You still did not answer how women are intellectually inferior, which was the first 4 times I asked. So,
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
Most geniuses are men.
misogynistic piece of
The
shit.
world was created by men. That's why they're intellectually superior. There you go. All the evidence is around you. Most geniuses are men. Everything is created by men. There you go. And if you look around, literally, I'm proving my point. But this is the issue, man. Like, and oh man, yeah. Every time I talk to a tranny, it just makes me say even more so. Like, these guys can't have guns, bro. They're fucking crazy. Like, if they can't even identify how many genders we have, like, what? They don't live in reality. It's like, to them, it's like fucking Looney Tunes.
I'm not.
No, not you. I'm talking about the other guy or girl or whatever that thing was. Women only respect men that can replace them. It's always been that way. They find men attractive that have status and have other women. Man, we're here on the college campus, right? Who gets all the best? The athletes and the frat boys, probably, right?
Trannies.
Well, you guys get the dudes, maybe the weirdos in the alley somewhere. But I would say, like, the heterosexual men that get all the women are athletes and the frat guys. And the reason why is because they have status on campus and other women want them. All right, who's up next? All right. Hi.
Hi, I've been hearing a lot of things you've been saying about like your difficulty with dating and all the other guys. It's difficult.
Okay, just talk in the mic so they can hear you, please.
Yeah,
So-
I've been hearing this difficulty. I really understand it. I just want to say, you would be like, it's really not that hard. You would be like so much hotter if you had a giant cock up your ass.
Okay. So, well, why do they do that? Is that another? Yeah, what is this, man? University of Michigan, you guys got a lot of here, man. What's going on? Holy shit! You guys don't do a mental test before this, huh?
What's up, Myron?
Holy.
I just wanted to ask a quick
And
question.
why is it that they always like say something then they just walk off? It's like they never debate. When we were at fucking where was it, USC? They walked up and it's just like they just walk off, man. It's like anyway, sports are gay.
Okay. All right. Appreciate that.
No worries.
So Myron, how you doing?
Yo,
Nice to see you.
someone yelling in the back or something? It's another tranny? Oh, it's the same one? Hey, Chucky, come to the mic if you want. Chucky, come to the mic. I know you're mad about the kitchen joke. It's okay. You can go to the garage. Well, hey, well, I think she's mad because I misgendered her. I said, hey, like, be in the kitchen. I should have said be in the garage.
In the garage.
But that's fine. Like,
All right. Hey, Myron, how you doing?
Yeah, what's up?
Good.
If Chucky comes back, let him know, or her, or whatever it is.
down the similar vein of.
I haven't liked it too much.
How do you manage to be a gay Nazi?
Okay, fair enough.
Is that the again? Well, you know you can just come up to the mic, Chucky. Like, it's okay. Like, we won't bite. You can have a discussion instead of heckling from the side. It's been like an hour now. Yeah. Did you want to finish what you were? Oh, again? I thought you guys were talking about. See, now I'm starting. How many? I thought you guys were talking about the other Chucky. I thought you guys were talking about the garage Chucky. This Chucky. Oh, okay. Let him
Okay,
finish
Nazi.
then.
So
Hold
two
on.
can play at this game.
Hold
So
on,
you didn't answer my questions
hold on,
before,
hold on.
but
Let this guy finish, and
Oh,
then
yeah,
we
my
could go to you. I thought they meant the other Chucky.
Go ahead. He's good.
all right, all right.
You sure? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you just don't like Trump, and you were trying to see where we. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying
Yeah.
to talk about green energy. You don't want to talk about green energy.
Yeah. No, I'm critical of Trump, man. I'm not a MAGA.
Well,
So
he's hypocritical. So I just wanted to say really quick. No, for real, because you started off this debate saying that, to quote, one of the reasons that there's so many autistic today is because people are having kids too late. But then also, just like 4 or 5 questions ago, you gave the person what were your 5 steps? Oh, you should sleep with 50 women, have $100,000.
Men and women are not on the same biological
No,
clock.
hold on. Let me finish. Because then at the end of that, you're like, oh, we should wait till 35 to get married and have kids, right? So wait, can you explain that for me? Because that seems super hypocritical.
Men and women are not under the same biological time
Honey, you
urgency.
didn't hear me. You did not hear me. Listen to my question. Use your ears. Ready? To begin with, you said one of the reasons there's so many autistic retards in the world today is because people are having kids too late, right? Mm-hmm. Right? Okay. You also just said we should wait until 35 to get married and have kids. Where's the math?
For the man.
Wait, so what does that mean?
Marry women that are younger than you.
So do you mind just explaining anything? Or are you just going to keep bullshitting?
What the heck?
What do you mean, what the heck? You literally did a Nazi salute. You began this whole thing saying you're a Nazi.
Dude, yes, brother. Dude.
What the
Like-
Get this fucking Nazi off our campus. Dude, what the fuck? Do that again? Wait, do that again so we can take a picture of you. Put down your mask. Let's see your face. What are you afraid of? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Wait, how many Nazis do we have here?
So it's like, bro.
What the hell?
Dude, I don't know if you
Seriously?
realize you're at a Klan rally. So, anyway.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Are y'all hearing this?
See, look at him. He's all shocked. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Yeah, see, this is what not giving a fuck looks
No,
like.
this is why we should kill Nazis.
Okay.
Nazis deserve exactly what they get. Or I guess
Interesting.
what they put in the world. So
Interesting. Interesting how we don't call for violence for
we don't
his
call for
political
violence,
ideology.
but at the same time,
No,
we're
not
literally
at all.
calling for violence by being Nazis.
Okay. Whatever. Anyway, with what I was saying, when I talk about men getting married at 35 or older, again, men don't have the same biological time clock that women do. Women are on a biological time clock, so I advise guys, marry a woman that's younger than you.
Actually, most guys have a shorter biological time clock than women if you read any studies.
Okay.
Sorry, but you don't. It's pretty clear. Because when I asked the question, wait, what was the question again? Oh, to quote that women are, from you. No, hold on. No, I know. Shut the up for a second. So, what?
All right,
No, I'm going to tell him.
Let's just get to the next person.
No,
Next person.
I'm going to be up here. Otherwise, I'm going to keep
We'll
heckling
just
you,
get to
bro.
the next person. Yeah. We'll just get to the next person. When you guys said Chucky before, I thought you guys meant the Chucky. Now we got two Chuckies. I thought you guys meant the other one. Garage Chucky. Okay. All right, so
Myron.
this
Hey,
is
Myron.
Angry Chucky, and then the other Chucky is Garage Chucky.
Sorry.
The other one that walked by. So
Yeah, I
it's
got you.
crazy. Like two redhead. This is crazy.